Hello and welcome to Player Reviews TV. The DC and Marvel universes are filled with cosmic entities that want to destroy the whole universe and sometimes multiverses. One such character is Thanos, who can go to any extent to impress death. He is one of the most powerful and badass characters in comic book history.
And I will bathe the starways in your blood.
Today, we will be looking at 10 characters who can beat Thanos. We understand Thanos can beat almost anyone or everyone on a given day, but these 10 characters can surely give Thanos a tough time and may even beat him on their day. Also hit that subscribe button for more cool videos. Thanos is a mutant member of the race of superhumans known as the Titanian Eternals. The character possesses abilities common to the Eternals, but amplified to a higher degree through a combination of his mutant eternal heritage, bionic amplification, mysticism, and power bestowed by the abstract entity death. Demonstrating enormous superhuman strength, stamina, and durability, Thanos can absorb and project vast quantities of cosmic energy and is capable of telekinesis, telepathy, and matter manipulation. Thanos is an accomplished hand-to-hand combatant, having been trained in the art of war on Titan. Now here are the 10 characters who we think can beat Thanos. Number 1. Zeus. Zeus belongs to an extra-dimensional race of extraterrestrials known both among themselves and to mortals as the Olympians. Like all Olympians, Zeus has superhuman physical attributes of strength, stamina, and speed. He is stronger than the other Olympians with the exception of his demigod son Hercules. His super speed allows him to run and fly at speeds surpassing the speed of sound and possibly reaching orbital speed. His superior Olympian super strength allows him to stand against virtually any superpowered foe, and the full force of Zeus's magic is powerful enough to stagger Galactus. Zeus is virtually immortal in the sense that he does not age, he is immune to all known diseases and earthly toxins, and cannot be killed through conventional means. He, like all Olympians, can regenerate at an accelerated pace and possesses some resistance to magic due to his divine and inborn resilience. Number 2. Darkseid. Darkseid is among the most powerful beings of the DC universe from the race known as New Gods. His main power, the Omega Beams, is a form of energy that he fires from his eyes or hands as either a concussive force or a disintegrating energy which is capable of erasing living objects and organisms from existence. These beams stem from a cosmic energy source called the Omega Effect. The Omega Beams can also resurrect fallen beings previously killed by them, depending on the Dark Lord's will. Darkseid has pinpoint control of his energy, and his aim allows the beam to travel in straight lines, bend or curve around corners, and even pass through matter or other forms of energy. He can also teleport himself or others through time and space. Darkseid's strength is depicted as immensely powerful, able to easily overpower anything, breaking a lantern ring with his bare hands. He has easily overpowered 2 Kryptonians at once and the entire Justice League. He can also move with great speed as he has been able to catch Superman off guard, and he is known to be able to react in nanoseconds. He also can increase his physical size. Darkseid also has additional powers of telepathy and telekinesis, and he can create psionic avatars. Number 3. Odin. As king of the Norse gods, Odin possesses vast strength, stamina, and durability far greater than a normal Asgardian, along with resistance to all earthly diseases and toxins and incredible resistance to magic. Odin has all the abilities of his son Thor, but to a much greater degree. Odin is capable of manipulating the Odin Force, a powerful source of energy with the help of which he can do energy projection, creation of illusions and force fields, controlling the life forces of all Asgardians, teleportation, etc. The character has also used the Odin Force for greater feats such as transportation of the entire human race to an alternate dimension, stopping the time, compressing the population of an entire planet into a single being. The Odin Force makes Odin capable of destroying entire galaxies, allowing him to engage entities such as Galactus on their own terms. With that being said, he can do some serious damage to Thanos when he is on his full potential. Number 4. Dormammu. Dormammu is presented as one of the most powerful mystical entities in the Marvel Universe. Dormammu is acknowledged by Doctor Strange as his most terrible foe. He is a threat to the life of the universe itself, and at full power there aren't many entities that can stand against him. The character is an interdimensional entity composed of mystical energy that can be used to achieve almost any effect he desires, including energy projection, matter manipulation, teleportation, bestowing of power, and creating demon lords. If this thing can't beat Thanos, I am not sure who can. Number 5. Ghost Rider. The main weapon of Ghost Rider is Hellfire, which can burn anything and everything. Hellfire burns the soul without leaving physical injuries on the victim. During World War Hulk series, it was stated by Doctor Strange that Ghost Rider might be equally as powerful as the Hulk and could possibly defeat him. Blaze uses a shotgun which can destroy Hellfire. He has abilities like Hellfire Breath and to produce scenes from either his throat or chest. He is also able to travel between the different realms. The Ghost Riders are virtually indestructible and notoriously hard to injure. It is possible that they are genuinely immortal, as it is said that God created them and only God can destroy them. The Ghost Rider also has the penance stare, with the help of which you can make the bad guys experience the level of pain equivalent to death which they had caused others as a result of illegal or immortal action. And if he ever encounters Thanos, then considering the fact that Thanos had wiped out half of the life on the universe, it's going to be a lot of pain. Number 6. Beyonder. The Beyonder is an infinite dimensional being and was originally portrayed as the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe. He took human form to better understand the nature of human beings. He possessed power millions of times greater than the entire multiverse combined, and that the regular universe was a drop of water in the ocean compared to the Beyond realm. The Beyonder proved capable of destroying and recreating death across the multiverse, although it extremely exerted and weakened him to do so. Beyonder can control and manipulate matter and energy at a cosmic level beyond the strongest and most powerful cosmic entities. He repelled Galactus like a bug and exceeded the collected energy of the latter's worship. He once destroyed a galaxy on a whim to meet his needs during the First Secret Wars, and later created a universe out of his own being. Number 7. Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force has the ability to manipulate cosmic energies and to tap into the life force reserved for future generations, thus denying them existence. It can wield this energy to project beams of immense destructive force. It can directly absorb energy such as Cyclops' optic blast or even the entire energy of a sun. It is also capable of absorbing the energy and life form of a foe. As it is the nexus of all psionic energy, it has mental abilities of cosmic scope, including telepathy and telekinesis. The extent of the Phoenix Force's abilities has not been fully clarified. Jean Grey, as the White Phoenix of the Crown, was able to change the future of a universe by reaching back in time and pushing her husband Cyclops to move on with his life. Another major display of the power of the Phoenix was during the Secret Wars 2, when the omnipotent Beyonder wanted to destroy all life. Raquel Chalmers, who served as the avatar of the Phoenix Force at that time, sought to kill the Beyonder. The Beyonder expressed both amazement and disappointment to Raquel, claiming that she denies herself her own glory when she can be so much more. With that, the Beyonder gave Raquel the full access to the power of the Phoenix, as well as some of his own. Raquel was on par with Jean Grey when she became Phoenix. With such power, Raquel was able to absorb the consciousness of every sentient mortal being in the universe. Number 8. Galactus. Galactus is described as the physical and evolved form of a cosmos. Galactus is a living form of nature, set on correcting the imbalances between the conceptual entities eternity and death. His true form cannot be perceived by most beings. Each species sees Galactus in a form they can comprehend, similar to their race or deity of their religion. Galactus utilizes cosmic power to perform feats like telepathy, telekinesis, size alteration, teleportation of objects across space, creation of force fields and interdimensional portals, recreating dead worlds in every detail, and many other godly stuffs. Number 9. Spectre. The Spectre has all the abilities of a god, like manipulation of time and space, control over all matter, invulnerability, and limitless strength. Virtually anything he wishes to do is possible. He has no immediate weakness other than needing a human host to be able to be a fair and impartial judge. The Spectre is immune to most damage, although he can be hurt by powerful magic. Though he is widely considered to be the most powerful superhero in terms of abilities, the Spectre does not harm the innocent. The Spectre is usually immune to mind control effects. Once Atrocitus attempted to enslave him with a Red Lantern power ring, but the Spectre easily cast it off, stating that his fury comes from a higher power and cannot be controlled by mere mortal. Number 10. Doctor Strange. Strange is a practicing magician who draws his powers from the mystical entities who lend their energies for spells. Strange also wields mystical artifacts, including the Cloak of Levitation, which enables him to fly, the Eye of Agamotto, an amulet whose light is used to negate evil magic. In addition to his magical abilities, Strange is trained in several martial arts disciplines and has shown proficiency with numerous magically conjured weapons, including swords and axes. Doctor Strange is described as the mightiest magician in the cosmos. He holds the title of Sorcerer Supreme from 1973 to the present. He is also credited with the prestigious achievement of outsmarting Dormammu.